welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is just one of those days where the coffee isn't strong enough to deal with the absolute chaos happening in Genoa City, but we are going to dive in anyway because we have to. Let's just get right into it. And honestly, I don't even know where to start with Kane Ashby, but let's start there. So Kane gets arrested. Yes, arrested. Just when he was actually about to do something completely selfless and heroic for once. He was supposed to be flying out to New York. Because if you remember from a few episodes ago, Malcolm Winters is in desperate need of this bone marrow transplant, and Kane is the miracle match. But now Kane is sitting in a jail cell because of Victor Newman's ridiculous AI frame-up. What were the writers thinking here? Who actually believes this is going to end well for anyone? Kane is stuck behind bars, and the clock is ticking for Malcolm. And Lily Winters is just absolutely losing her mind over this. She is pacing, she is crying, she is terrified that her dad is going to die because Kane can't get on that plane to New York where the treatment is supposed to happen. So she is leaning hard on Nate Hastings. Nate is stepping up, which is great, but Nate can't magically teleport Kane out of a county jail cell, but Kane is not giving up. He is swearing up and down that he is going to get out. And how is he going to do that? Amanda Sinclair. Yes, you guys. Amanda Sinclair might be coming back to save his neck. Kane is banking on Amanda to swoop in, work her legal magic, and get him out on bail. And honestly, I miss Amanda. We need her energy back on the screen. But is she really going to be able to beat Victor's fake evidence? I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh on the pacing of this story, but it just feels so stressful. Kane is just heartbroken at the thought of letting Lily down. He knows how much she has been through. He knows she is barely holding it together. He promised her he would find a way to make this trip to New York happen. He promised her. And you know Kane, when he makes a promise to Lily, he will literally break his own back to keep it. I just hope Amanda gets there in time. Let's be real, if Malcolm's surgery is delayed too long because Kane was stuck in a holding cell, Lily will never, ever forgive him. Never. But wait, Kane isn't the only one getting slapped in handcuffs. So Phyllis Summers is also getting arrested. Yes, the great Phyllis Summers is being hauled off because of this exact same AI program that Victor is using to frame everybody. And it is a mess. A total, utter mess. The Summers conglomerate is already bleeding out because Victor bought off all her department heads. And now the CEO is getting arrested. The scandal is going to be massive. The fans on social media are already screaming about how much they hate Victor for doing this. And frankly, I kind of agree, it's so dirty. But here is the part that actually made me emotional. Michael Baldwin. Michael is stepping up to help Phyllis. Even after everything. Even after Phyllis and Lauren Fenmore Baldwin were just recently criticizing Michael for being too loyal to Victor. Michael is putting his own neck on the line, defying Victor Newman directly to help his best friend. He is going to help her get bail. He is going to help her do damage control on her reputation. And Victor is going to be so mad. So mad. Victor already fired Michael and threatened to disbar him, and now Michael is basically spitting in Victor's face to save Phyllis. I love this. I love Michael and Phyllis's friendship. It is one of the only pure things left on this show. But you have to wonder if Michael is just digging his own grave here. Victor does not forgive. Victor does not forget. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. Victor is going to retaliate. But Michael doesn't care. He knows Phyllis is innocent of these specific charges, even if she is guilty of a million other things in her past. He is going to make sure she gets out on bail and gets her legal defense in order. The visual of Phyllis in a jail cell is just. It's a lot, and the PR nightmare for her company. How is she going to bounce back from this? I don't know. I really don't. And then we have the Billy Abbott of it all. Oh, Billy is also caught up in this fake email evidence dump. His name is on the documents, and he is furious. He is absolutely raging. He finds out that Victoria Newman knew about this. Victoria warned him. Yeah, but she basically acted like it was just collateral damage in Victor's war. Billy is screaming at her. He is so angry that the mother of his children would just stand by and let Victor frame him for corporate crimes. And I get it. I really get it. Billy has worked so hard to get his life together. He is finally acting like an adult, and now he is facing prison time because his ex-father-in-law is playing God with a computer program. So Billy and Victoria are having this massive, screaming fight. And Sally Spectra is there. Sally overhears the whole thing. And she is so stressed out, so terrified that Billy is going to prison that she literally faints. She passes out cold, and Victoria sees this. And while Sally is unconscious, Victoria spots the engagement ring. The brand new engagement ring, so Billy has to come clean. He confirms to Victoria that yes, he and Sally are engaged. And yes, they are having a baby. And you guys, the look on Victoria's face, it is a total game changer. Suddenly, she realizes that Billy is starting a whole new family. He's having a baby. He cannot go to jail. He just can't. It completely shifts her perspective. Victoria might be a cold corporate shark sometimes, but she is a mother. She knows what it's like to raise kids. She knows Billy needs to be there for this new baby. So now the big question is, will Victoria actually help him? Will she turn against Victor to save Billy from these fake legal charges? I think she might. I really think she might. She can't let her kid's father go to prison for something he didn't do, especially not when he has a pregnant fiancée at home. It's just too cruel. Even for Victoria, but changing her mind halfway through this scheme. Victor is going to lose his mind if Victoria betrays him. So moving on from the corporate AI nightmare, let's talk about the actual nightmare walking around. Matt Clark. Matt Clark is resurfacing. Yes, he is back. He survived the gas station explosion in the desert, which is just... How does this guy keep surviving? It's like a horror movie. He is like a cockroach. You can't get rid of him. And now he is back, checking into the GCAC, claiming he has amnesia. Amnesia, who actually believes this? No body. But he has no physical evidence against him because it all burned up in Vegas. So now he is just roaming around Genoa City, ready to wage psychological warfare on everyone, and Adam Newman is right in the thick of it. Adam is dealing with the fallout of everything that happened in Vegas, and Chelsea Lawson is not letting him off the hook. Chelsea is asking questions, a lot of questions. She wants to know exactly what Adam was doing with Reza Thompson. She wants to know how far he went when he was tapping into his dark spider persona. And honestly, Chelsea has every right to be suspicious. Adam was kissing Reza. He was playing a very dangerous game. Chelsea risked her own life to save him. She literally held a gun and took a hostage to protect him from Matt Clark's snipers. So yeah, she deserves the truth, but Adam is being evasive. He always is. He thinks he is protecting her, but he is just making her more paranoid. And with Matt Clark lurking around, Adam needs to be completely honest with Chelsea so they can protect themselves. Matt is going to come after them. He is going to come after Nick. He is going to come after everyone. Let's circle back to Kane and Lily for a second because I have so many thoughts. The fact that Kane is sitting in that cell, staring at the walls, knowing Malcolm's life is fading. It's incredible television, but it's so frustrating. A few episodes ago, Kane was public enemy number 1 for the Winters family. Devin wanted his head on a platter. Lily vowed to never forgive him after that fake engagement to Victoria. But Kane was doing it all to save Malcolm. He was making the ultimate sacrifice. And now, just when he's about to fly to New York to give his bone marrow, Victor's AI trap springs. It's almost Shakespearean how tragic this is. Kane is desperate. He's begging anyone who will listen to let him make a phone call. He needs Amanda Sinclair. Amanda is the only lawyer sharp enough, aggressive enough, to cut through Victor's digital lies. If Amanda returns, the courtroom scenes are going to be legendary. We need her in that courtroom. pacing back and forth, tearing the prosecutor apart, but the delay is killing Lily. Lily is at the hospital, or at the GCAC, just crying on Nate's shoulder. Nate is trying to be clinical, trying to be strong, but he knows the medical reality. Aplastic anemia doesn't wait for the legal system. The bone marrow transplant has to happen now. The writers are really pushing our anxiety to the limit here. And maybe I'm being too hard on the writers. It's a soap opera. We need the drama. But my heart just breaks for Lily. She lost Neil. She can't lose Malcolm too. And to have Kane be the one who could save him, only to be ripped away by the police. It's cruel. It's just so cruel. And speaking of cruel, let's look at Phyllis again. Phyllis Summers in handcuffs. I can't get the image out of my head. She is a survivor. We all know that. She has bounced back from worse. But this feels different. Victor has her dead to rights with this AI evidence. It's flawless. The technology is too good. But Michael Baldwin, oh man, Michael is the true MVP of this week. He lost his job at Newman. He's facing disbarment because Victor planted fake bribery evidence against him. And what does he do? He runs straight to the police station to bail out Phyllis. He is risking whatever is left of his life to pull her out of the fire. That is true friendship. That is the kind of history the show was built on. I love seeing veterans stick together. And Phyllis is going to need him. The PR damage to Summers' conglomerate is catastrophic. She needs a miracle to clear her name, and Billy needs one too. The dynamic between Billy and Victoria right now is electric. When she saw that engagement ring on Sally's finger, you could see the wheels turning in Victoria's head. She realized that her war with Billy, Victor's war with Billy, it has real collateral damage now. There's an innocent baby involved. Victoria might be ruthless in the boardroom, but she draws the line at destroying a family. Or at least, I hope she does. I really hope she does. If she turns on Victor to provide Billy with an alibi or to expose the AI program, it will be the ultimate betrayal in Victor's eyes. The Newman family will be torn apart. Again. But it would be so worth it. So worth it. And honestly, let's just talk about Nate Hastings for another minute, because his position in all of this is so incredibly complicated. Nate is standing by Lily, holding her hand, trying to be the rock she needs while Kane is locked up. But Nate is also carrying the weight of so many secrets right now. He knows about the fake DNA test with Holden. He knows about Stephanie Simmons' lies. And now he has to watch Lily completely break down over Kane's arrest and Malcolm's delayed surgery in New York. Nate is just caught in the middle of this massive Winters family implosion. You have to wonder how much more he can take before he just snaps. He's a doctor. He's used to saving lives, but he can't save his family from this legal and emotional wreckage. When Lily looks at him with those desperate, tear-filled eyes, asking if Kane is going to get out in time to fly to New York, what is Nate supposed to say? He can't give her false hope, but he can't crush her either. It's such a beautifully tragic dynamic. I really hope the writers give Nate a chance to actually be the hero here. Maybe by pulling some strings at the hospital or finding a way to stabilize Malcolm while they wait for Kane's bail to come through. And going back to the Vegas fallout, I am just so fascinated by how Adam is handling Chelsea's interrogation. Adam is a master manipulator, we all know that. He has lied his way out of 1,000 corners, but Chelsea knows him better than anyone. She can see right through the spider facade. When she asks him about Riza, she isn't just asking about a kiss. She's asking if Adam is slipping back into the darkness. She's asking if he still craves the danger and the chaos of his old life. And I think Adam is terrified of the answer. He wants to be the good man for Chelsea and Connor, but the thrill of the game with Matt Clark, the adrenaline of the casino, it's like a drug for him. And with Matt Clark now back in Genoa City, breathing down their necks with this fake amnesia plot, Adam is going to be pushed to his absolute limits. Matt knows exactly which buttons to push to make Adam snap. If Matt starts targeting Chelsea or Connor, Adam won't hesitate to go full spider again. And that is exactly what Chelsea is afraid of. The tension between them is just so thick you could cut it with a knife. Okay, now I'm really done. I just had to get those last few thoughts out before my brain exploded. Anyway, I'm rambling now. My coffee is completely cold and my fingers are cramping from typing so fast. But I had to get all this out. The storylines are just exploding right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you rooting for Amanda to save Kane? Do you think Victoria will save Billy? I need to know I'm not the only one losing sleep over this.